I didn't cheat on her. I didn't do that. Well, why the fuck is you responding to me? Do you know how many niggas y'all claim I done fucked with? Why are you answering? Why are you trying to make that shoe fit? Was it you getting your dick sucked in the same spot I was sleeping? If you say it wasn't you, why the hell is you dissing me? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you talking to me? If you say I wasn't talking to you, I wasn't talking to you. Like, you just wanted to fucking find a reason to bash me. It seems very strategic. Like, it feels like they getting on Megan ass. All right, let me go get on her ass too. Like, if I'm not talking about you, why the hell are you talking about me? Like, what's happening? And should I not defend myself? Like, should I not come on here and say, what? Like, I don't have anything bad to say about my ex. I genuinely don't. Like, if I'm not talking about you, why are you talking about me? You say I didn't cheat. So why you thought that bar was for you? Why are you making the shoe fit, Cinderella? Like, you squeezing your foot in there, friend. If it wasn't you, why the hell is you talking to me? That doesn't make sense. And I don't feel like I should have to explain myself, but you know.
She got a point. She got a point. Let's see what you got to say.
Why did y'all break up?
Yeah.
I mean, because he's never like directly answered the question.
Why did we break up? There's a laundry list of reasons that could have caused us to be apart.
And I don't want you to give any of them because you still love that young lady.
That was my next question. Because on your project, it sounds like on the person, it sounds like you still love her.
You do. You definitely love her.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm a person that believes love doesn't go away. It changes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've always, and that's another thing I've stated. Like, yo, I always want well for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that wants bad for her. I'm not out here calling her all types of such and such. I've never even discussed some of the things on that song with my closest friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when the song came, people's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I never ever once ever talk bad about her to anyone, not even, you know what I mean? Like, I do wish her the best.
You're still holding it well right now.
What'd you do with the ring? Because you said that you picked out a ring from Greg.
First of all,
salute to Greg. That's our guy.
He didn't say he bought it. He just said he picked it up. We don't know if he actually got the ring.
Did you buy it? Hold on. Did you buy it or did you pick it up?
It's a.
Listen, hey guys, welcome to Little Blackbird 91. It's crazy. Meg The Stallion is another person who I feel like gets a lot of flack from the men on the internet a lot of times. But in this situation, I think she got a point, right? She describes a situation where she says, why would you speak on something that you know doesn't pertain to you? And do you know what? She's kind of right. I can't lie to you. I mean, I'm going to say she's 85 to 90% right. Because in reality, when I listened to Cobra, which I think was an amazing song, by the way, you know, I really love the flow and the beat, and you know, the visuals were crazy still. It might have a more meaning than we like to think of it as, but yeah. Nonetheless, in the situation with obviously old boy herself and her ex Pardi, when she mentioned on the track, it actually was open to anybody, right? So it could have meant anybody. Now, him then responding actually validates what she said in that track as being him, because until he says something, the audience are going to speculate. And there were many different candidates that were being speculated on, right? Pardi being one of them. So he didn't have to answer. He should have rode the wave, continued and flowed on. The moment he addressed it and tried to clear his name in a way of almost coming back at Meg The Stallion and attacking her, then kind of shows that actually maybe you did cheat. Maybe you did what she said, what she said that she did. And so in that case, I'm like, well, bro, then you kind of snitching on yourself by doing that. You should just keep quiet. The other aspect is this. Although it's left open, your previous partner is Pardi. Most people are going to assume your previous partner is the one that you're talking about, because why would you be talking about an ex that was 2 times before that or 3 times before that? Why would you do that? Pardi has been your most recent ex, which you've been for a little while, a few years. So why would you be talking about an ex or somebody else, whatever, in your youth or childhood or whatever you call it, doing that kind of stuff? So in some sense, I also understand his position too, which is like, well, common denomination, or I should say deduction, also says, why would you talk about a previous ex? It's got to be me. And I get that. And you left it open, and you didn't tell the audience it wasn't Pardi. You left it open for them to speculate. I mean, that's part of the game. That's part of the marketing. That's music. You know how it flows, how it goes. So that's going to happen. But I also understand his position too, which is that you left that open. You leave that open, people go and speculate. Not only going to speculate, but they're also going to look at it in a different way, which is going to be that, okay, you know, I'm the one they're talking about, and I'm the one that they're saying did something. So I get both perspectives. Now, what was really interesting, I found another clip. He was on a conversation with Angela Yee on her podcast, and he said a little bit too much this time. I was like, you out in yourself, sir. You causing yourself issues. Let's have a look at this clip here. You'll see it in a second or two. And I'll bring it to the foreground as well. Here we go.
She was working with at the time, and everybody was speculating, you know, on that as well. So that really happened.
That what?
That you shook hands with somebody. And,
I'm not lying. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I have not told a dude, and he didn't know, like, oh, I did sleep with him before, like, you know what I'm saying?
And then
but he never asked.
Okay, so part of the situation.
But they in the same room watching the game.
Yes, that hasn't happened. No, that is.
I don't want to go too deep in this. I want to do a separate video for this, but he's addressing a rumor about the fact that whether she slept with somebody who she didn't tell him that she slept with, so she basically lied. I hope she, and then he ended up shaking hands with that person, sitting in a room with the same person who she had slept with. That's a violation to any man. I'll be honest with you. It's about territory. It's about pride. It's about our egos. It's about the fact that, listen, you lied to me. What else would you lie about? You lied to me about a simple thing about who you slept with, which I'm going to potentially run the same circles with them. I don't want to have them having an upper hand on me. That's a simple fact. Any man or woman want the same thing, but specifically for men, we have that ends in violence. You don't want that situation. That ends in embarrassment, and that ends with men getting into fisticuffs because they're embarrassed about the situation. We don't need that. Don't want a man looking at me and laughing at me behind my back, knowing that he slept with my girl and I don't know that. No, men don't want to be short-sighted that way. And so that's a big issue for us as men, right? But we can do it in another video. I want to go to a part where they talk about cheating.
To my mom, you know what I'm saying? Even after it was done, you know what I'm saying? After everything was. Yeah.
How did your mom feel about the song then?
She didn't really approve of it. She was like, I was kind of, I think we both kind of just caught off guard of it being like, being somebody that I went through like a lot with, you know what I mean? To try to use me for that little excerpt in the song, I felt like was.
Let's pause it. Again, she didn't mention your name, but now you're saying that's part of the song pertains to you, which means you've confirmed that it was you. But what you're saying is you didn't do that. He's going to explain it now. But nobody had any full claim on it. They could have said, we kind of feel like it's him. Who else was we talking about kind of situation? But it wasn't guaranteed. It wasn't confirmed. You've confirmed it. Now you self-snitched by saying something. My mama and me, we didn't like Cobra. Why not? Because the song's about you, because you feel like the part of the song pertains to you. Now you snitched.
I felt like I didn't think that would ever come to pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, to use me just to be a talking point in a record, I didn't agree with that.
But she might have really felt like that, even though it could have been over, right? And then that happened. I don't know how it happened.
Did you reach out after you heard that record?
You made your decision. No, you'll do anything. It don't matter.
His reach out was the response.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Did she say anything?
And I'm putting this last part too.
She talked about you, in the same bed that she sleeps in. Right. So you said it wasn't there. So what did happen?
Did you cheat?
That's not what happened. Put it like that. That's not what happened at all. What's cheating? No.
What do you mean that's not what happened and what's cheating? See, my number one rule is this. If somebody asks you a question and they get political, just know they're about to lie to you. They're about to use technicalities. They're about to use, all sorts of stuff to deflect from the real issue of the situation. Yeah, they're about to deflect a whole major issue because that's not what actually happened. That's not what really happened. And all they have to do is say the truth, That's all. All they got to do is say, okay, yeah, it was me. But instead they don't. Right? They won't. Okay.
Do that.
No, please. Because,
Don't you do that.
No, because I really need to go there. I really do.
Did you get your dick sucked by somebody else?
Did she catch you getting your dick sucked?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Did you have sex or were you intimate with somebody else while y'all were in a relationship?
Absolutely not.
You're saying you didn't cheat?
Absolutely. But this is my.
You hear that? So he denies absolutely
Thing, right?
cheating.
Is hiding text messages cheating?
But then asks him what is cheating. And then asks, obviously, the text messages in his phone whether that was cheating. So he admits to the text messages in his phone.
Well, what are these text messages? Well, I feel like
but not necessarily cheating about
Something that you
him
gotta hide from your partner is it cheating?
Right, and that's what I was gonna say. I feel like anything, and I've answered this plenty of times. I feel like anything that you are doing that you would not do in front of your significant.
And so for me personally, and again, we can just in another video, he started off with the politicalness and then answered directly. I think by that point, I feel like you're lying to me. If I'm honest with you, if you start with politicalness, I think you're lying to me, and I don't think you're telling me the absolute truth. I'll be honest with you. So I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Do you agree? Do you think that he's lying about the cheating? Do you think Megan's lying about cheating? But just saying by the clips I've been shown. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification uploads. Appreciate y'all.